So yesterday we learned the 5 ways to prove a quadrilateral is a parallelogram. So today we go over briefly again. So look at the board, please. First two, show both pairs of opposite sides. Both pairs of opposite sides parallel is enough, or both pairs of opposite sides congruent is enough. How to prove parallel? The best way is to find the slope. If those two pairs slope is 1/2, this pair is parallel. Another pair is negative 2/3 is enough. How to prove congruent? The best way is to find the distance. The distance, you have to use distance formula. So slope formula, distance formula, you have to know. Last two, and show the diagonals bisect each other is my preferred. Okay, so that's easy because midpoint x sub 1 plus x sub 2 over 2, y sub 1 plus y sub 2 over 2, I will go over. So one pair of opposite sides, not only parallel but also congruent. So we will go over. So both pairs of opposite angles are congruent. This question, very few students use this one. You have to prove two triangles are congruent. Sometimes it's not easy work. Okay, please. Now we go over today's stuff, and so first, this is the kind of question must be there for the quiz or test. For what value of x is the quadrilateral is a parallelogram? So, for instance, this is a figure. This side equals this side, given. This side is 3x plus 1, this side is 5x minus 9. How to make this figure is a parallelogram? So this question you have to use bisect, the diagonal bisect. 3x plus 1 equals to 5x minus 9, it means bisect. So this point is a bisect point for the diagonal. So you get 3x plus 1 equals to 5x minus 9. You get x is 5. When x equals to 5, so you can see, is that correct? Yes. When x equals to 5, this is a parallelogram. Okay, this is a parallelogram. But this question bisect each other. This is not complete because we need to prove this one equals this one. Do you understand, please? But the question only gives you one diagonal. You just prove one diagonal. Do you understand, please? This question, this angle and this angle, they are not congruent. This is the sum should be 180 because consecutive. So you 8x plus 19 plus 21x minus 13 is 180. You get to 29x equals to plus minus 13 plus 19, 6 move to another is 174. So you get x equals to 6. When x equals 6, this is a parallelogram. This is enough because consecutive angle, okay? But we don't know this. We don't know this angle. Do you understand? If the question like this is not a parallelogram. Do you understand, please? So this is same thing. This is a half question. But 8x plus 19, 21x minus 13, this consecutive is good, okay, please? So consecutive is 180 degrees. So solve for x, make the quadrilateral by parallelogram. You use diagonal bisect each other, or consecutive supplementary. And this kind of question is really, really important. This is a big question for the test, okay, please? A, B, C, D, 4 points are given vertex. Prove those points are vertex of parallelogram, means A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. So you draw A, B, C, D on the graph. then you can prove. So personally, I like the last one, bisect each other. The diagonals bisect each other. So A is you draw a very easy, very simple. A, B, C, D. AC is one diagonal. BD is another diagonal. So you find AC, the midpoint. Find BD, the midpoint. If those two midpoints are the same point, it's enough. So A is -4, for I use red pen, equals -4 plus 3 is -1 over 1. 2, 7 plus 0, AC, -4 plus 2 is -2, is that correct? -4 plus 2 is -2 over 2 is -1. So x is -1, y equals to 7 plus -5 is positive 2, is 1, also equals to 1. You can say 7 minus 5 over 2 over 2 is 1. You get a -1, positive 1. Now we find this BD, B and D. 3 plus -5 is -2, so x is -2 over 2 is -1. 0 plus 2 is 2, 2 over 2 is 1, y is 1. You can see BD is -1, positive 1, the midpoint. For AC, also -1, positive 1. So this point is the same point, means bisect both diagonals. Do you understand, please? So that's the easy way to prove. If you choose distance, if you use AB equals to CD, you have to use distance formula. If you find the slope, you have lots more work to do. Do you understand, please? So if the question gives you 4 vertices, give you 4 points, the best way, I think, you can find the both diagonals midpoint. If those two more midpoints are the same point, -1, positive 1, -1, positive 1, is enough. Understand me, please? Good. Now, we have some question like this. Find all possible coordinates for the 4th vertex. We go over one question, okay, please? This kind of question must be there for the test, please. For -1 is a point. Every unit is 4, -1 somewhere here. For instance, this is A. -4, positive 1. -4, positive 1 somewhere here. This is B. 0, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, C. We have A, B, C, 3 points. Find all possible coordinates. First, find the points. You can see this point. You can find this point. You can take this way to solve. You can find this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, somewhere here. Do you understand, please? So D, this is the first choice. So this is the first coordinates. Make A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. Do you understand, please? Yes or no? Then we don't use this part, okay, please? You can use another way to solve. Okay, so please. A is for -1 somewhere here. -4, positive 1, 8. Okay, for this question like this, you can use another way to solve. So 4, you can take this way like this. Do you understand, please? This is also a parallelogram. Do you understand, please? This is another parallelogram. You should have found 3 different figures. Do you understand, please? So you can take this way, it's also a parallelogram. So this is the same thing. I hope some practice you can try. And special parallelogram, 8.4, we discussed parallelogram. And we have the definition. 2 opposite sides are parallel. That figure, that quadrilateral is a parallelogram. This side is parallel. This side is parallel. If every side is congruent, like this, with 4 congruent sides, we call this one as rhombus. Okay? Every side is congruent. This is not every side, just opposite side is congruent. This is a general situation. If every side is congruent, rhombus. If every angle is congruent, parallelogram. Every angle is 90 degrees. We call this one as what? Rectangle. Do you understand, please? If everyone, not only every side is congruent, but also every angle is congruent. So every side is congruent, every angle is congruent, 90 degrees. What is this? Square. So special parallelogram, we have 3. If a quadrilateral if the parallelogram, every side is congruent, is rhombus. If every angle is congruent, rectangle. If not only every angle is congruent, but also every side is congruent, is square. So square is a special of rectangle. Square is also special for rhombus. Do you understand, please? So those 3, everyone is what? Parallelogram. But this parallelogram is rhombus. Every side is congruent. This is also parallelogram. Every angle is congruent. This one is just rhombus plus rectangle is square. So the relationship you should know. For this question, we have so many, I will give you many questions, very hard questions. Quadrilaterals, we have so many quadrilaterals. But those 3 are very, very special. You can see very special. Parallelogram is special. Those 3 also very special. Any quadrilateral that is not very special. Do you understand, please? So we, the many question contest or many question for the competition for the hard problems, you need to solve some question like this. Okay, please? Yes, those kind of questions also hard, but those kind of questions you have some rule to follow. Again, special parallelogram. If every side of parallelogram is congruent, rhombus. If every angle is congruent for the parallelogram, that is rectangle. If every angle is congruent and every side also congruent, that parallelogram is a square. Is that clear? Yes. I think everything is there. This is for next week. Other special quadrilateral, trapezoid, kite, those questions are very good. Okay, they are very special. So why we study something special figures? Because special figures are very widely used. Many questions related to kites or trapezoid or rhombus. Do you understand, please? So this is for next week. Friday we continue on the special parallelogram, second part. Okay, so we just like this. So 8.5, 8.4, 8.3, 8.2 is this week. So today and tomorrow or Thursday we finish 8.3, 8.4. Assignment again on answer key on the board. You have any question, check the question on the board. Yes? Yes. Any question